Okay, so on to update number 2. First and foremost, the thing I'm going to be starting here is the transparent hood. I imagine you can see the outline of the hood there. What I'm going to do here, I imagine you saw that the whole thing was painted, and I'm about to start trying to sand off some of that paint. Wet sand the paint off in exactly this kind of square. It's not completely square, it's a little bit of a kind of a trapezoid. But you can see the top of the edge of the hood up there and the edge there. And the idea I went with is just barely clear that. Wish I had a pointer. Just barely want to clear this right here. And I believe that's where I have the tape right there. And what I think is going to happen, of course I've never done this, is I'm going to be wet sanding the top, right over the top there, just wet sand this paint off, and we're trying for the faded look, the kind of a cloud look. And I think because it's going to be skimming over the top there, that it's going to make that cloud effect. And I can just only hope. I'm way out of my comfort zone here. But yeah, this is, you know, very much a clear hood. I'm forgetting the guy's name. I will definitely have it in the description who suggested this. It's a wonderful idea if we can get it to work. And he says I can actually work that seam out, that clear line there, with enough polishing, and we're about to find out. So let's see what happens. So that definitely worked. Look at this. Of course, the tape got all mangled, but it was really just there to protect the outside of the main paint of the main part of the hood. And as you can see, lots of blue paint in the water. And I'm not done, because I'm going to have to, that was just with the 600 paper, then I'm going to go with the red, and I don't know what grit that is, but after that, polishing with every polish I can possibly come up with to try to make that window, you know, nice and clear. Because right now it's not very clear, but I made it through. So, see where we go from here. And here we go. That worked out much better than I thought it was going to. As you can see, I've got a window in the hood, and it worked, and it worked well. What I had done after the last scene, I had wet sanded more with the red. I don't know what red it is. The tester's red one. It seemed to be the finest one I had. But even at that, it was still kind of opaque, and at that point I switched to toothpaste at the recommendation of the same guy who came up with this idea, and I don't remember the name, so right now in the editor, I hope, I'm putting your name down there so that everybody knows where this idea came from, as well as the polishing idea on what to do to get this to happen. But as you can see, right about where I wanted it to happen, there's your little window to the engine. So if you're looking at it from the side, you'll be able to see something, and I don't know exactly how high the engine is going to mount in this yet. But from the front, it's going to look awesome. I mean, it's just going to look just outrageous. And now the shine on this hood is a little bit out of control. This is absolutely glass finish because of all the work, all the polishing, over polishing and polishing and polishing. Now I did lose the detail on those little washer fluid thingies. Actually, you can see right through them now because they're gone. And the hood being clear, let me pull this off. This is a neat effect on the underside. Right here. I'm trying not to get a fingerprint on it as if I can't get it off again. I'm not going to show that. I'm hoping to show the kind of a dazzling effect. There we go. Of the, since there's no primer on this, yeah, there we go, look at that. You can see the undercoat, kind of a 3D effect there, and then you can also see where the washer fluid sprayers are gone. So being clear hood, you can see straight through, and I'll just have to do something there. But right there is where the line was, or the seam where the two parts of the clear plastic blended together and made a line. And at the, well, you know, when you really look, you might be able to still see that, but for the most part it did polish away, which I didn't think was going to be possible, but it's really kind of gone. You know, you get way up close, you can see imperfections, but I'm up very close here. But from a regular distance, I'd say I'm done with this hood, and put this back on here. And I am starting to work on the engine. The engine is put together, and I've got some of these other parts. Now, I had gone through another episode with the Krylon Fusion. I painted these parts in Krylon Fusion, and it just reacted and just wrinkled up, and it's just a total disaster. Oh, by the way, there's the chassis pan, and there's going to be a lot of work done on that. Just moving right along here, and this is just a quick update, basically just showing what I did on the hood. And to keep this thing safe, I'll be putting this in my special container here. And because I'm in a dusty situation, keep it nice and safe in there in the shiny body protector. There we go. And so I'll be working on the chassis now quite a bit. I'm like, oh yeah, like I was saying, I'm completely done with Fusion. I'll never use it again. No more. I'm switching completely to Rust-Oleum. Actually, these black parts here were painted with this 98-cent Color Place black, which in my opinion is quite a bit better than the Krylon, but that's just my own personal opinion. That'll do it for this update, I think. Thanks to, boy, I really wish, my daughter signed in under a different, I can't even get to my account at the moment, so I don't know, I don't remember your name, but I thank you very much for this idea, for this see-through hood, which was of course a real tuner, something that they're doing with real tuners. And it was a great idea. When you have a clear hood, this is something that should be done. On a side note, I do have the Tamiya Supra kit, and I'm already sure I'm going to do exactly the same thing. But anyway, thanks again, and thanks everybody for watching. This was update 2. Update 3 should have quite a bit of stuff on it. So yeah, and by the way, this is all for you, Dave. If you happen to be watching this, this car will be sent to you when it's done, and I hope you like it. And I hope everybody likes this update. Y'all have a good one. Bye.